Okay, everybody, it's time to Dish with Dishman, and Melanie Dishman joins us. We're going to talk about the movies that are hitting theaters.
Yeah.
All I can say is I'm a screaming teenage girl, One Direction.
I was going to say, then this is your weekend. I'm telling you something. The theater's going to be full of screaming little girls, preteens, because this is the big premiere of the One Direction film. Well, called One Direction. This is us, I think. It's and here, and Nicole, just for you, 3D.
What?
It's in 3D.
Wow.
So I don't know if that was necessary.
What the names of them are.
I just know Harry Styles because he's all over everything.
And which is the one that's
I think I'm doing really good at my age to know that. But this is something, totally, strictly for the fans. If you don't even know what One Direction is or who they are, don't go. Just stay away from it. But I can tell you probably already right now there's lines up at the local theaters just with screamy little girls because, and the critics said it was really good, for what it was. Morgan Spurlock directed this, a very acclaimed documentary director did this. So there's got to be something to it. It's probably just be a lot of fun. And the only other thing that's here that opened this weekend was the Getaway. This is a, I think it's a thumbs down kind of thing because of when it was released, which is this weekend, the last weekend in August, and it's got Ethan Hawke and Selena Gomez, which that's a really kind of strange pairing. And he plays a washed-up race car driver that it's kind of like Speed on land. He's got to stay in the car and do what this mysterious voice is telling him to do. There's cameras in the car because they've kidnapped his wife and they want him to do fill in the blank. I don't know, rob a bank. I don't know, but there's a lot of car action in it. If you like that kind of thing, then I'm not going to say don't go, but I don't think I'm going to go. So
what are some of the ones? Okay, like these are two kind of like, okay, I'm not a teenage girl, and this one kind of sounds wishy-washy. What would you tell people to go see this weekend if they want to? There are still some. I checked. I've said before. I really enjoyed World War Z. It is still in theaters. It was in the top 10 this summer. It did very well, much better than expected because word of mouth carried this film. I'm not going to steer you wrong. It's, I enjoyed this film very much. The Butler is, just only been on theaters a couple of weeks. It was very good. We Are the Millers, the comedy, the raunchy unit's R-rated comedy. It was also funny. And there's just a few more things that are still going to be in theaters until in the next week or two, things are going to start to pick up again. It's going to be a lot of dramas coming out. There's a film called Rush. I'm anxious to see in a couple of weeks, the Ron Howard film about the race car drivers. So, yeah. We have a visitor. Was that Faison on Love from the movie Friday?
Could be.
Yes,
I think it was.
I think it was. He's just in here walking around the set. We're going to visit with him. Yes, hello. How are you? Well, we are talking about movies.
Hey,
so,
Tony, come here. We're
in another segment, but what I want to ask you is, in the movie Friday, I know that they're getting ready to make another one. Did you ever get your money? Did you ever get your money?
I didn't get the money.
Oh.
Tony, there's Alex Thomas right there. Come here.
Hi.
There's Tony.
My name is Alex Thomas.
Hello, how are you guys doing?
Let me see your face.
Okay,
Hi, I'm Alex Thomas.
Yes, all these familiar faces from TV. Everybody,
hey guys, we're in town.
Yeah.
Come to the comedy show. All right, we're going to be meeting with these guys a little bit later on in the show, so you have something to look forward to. And of course, you have lots to look forward to as far as the movies that are going to be coming out, because it sounds like while it's not a great weekend for the movies that are coming out, there's at least something for everybody if you do decide that you're going to catch a movie.
That's a great way to put it. If you have a lot of choice right now, so you can't go wrong with that.
All right, Melanie, as always, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the entourage that you brought with you. All right, we'll be right back after the break.